Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and continue. I think we're gonna go ahead and do the stuff underneath this flower, which is really blurry, and then we'll come back and do that, and then we'll continue on this way. Okay, so this shouldn't be too astoundingly difficult, I don't think, but we'll see. Alright, first we'll just go ahead and do the lower border of this, or actually upper border of this flower, since we have it upside down. I tell you, I'm realizing that this the actual flower, the real flower in this drawing is going to be very difficult. There was a moment where I thought it wasn't, but I've changed my mind. Alright, let's see. So we hit calm here. We'll just use this kind of light colored green. Just kind of come here. Something, there's something under there. Okay. And of course we're being real soft here because this is a I switch to the darker color over here. Need to be careful with putting my fingers all over this, but it's no big deal. Let's bring this thing a little closer. Kind of weight it down. Okay, where are we at here? I'll kind of come up here. I'll never understand why this happens. Oh well. Should probably switch colors again. Why does it... Computer keeps switching to the next photo for some reason. I don't know why it's aggravating me. Alright, we'll just... I think, I'm thinking I would rather do the colors inside of this flower first before I do whatever else. I think I'll do that and then do these dark greens. I don't know why. We'll see. So this area has got this kind of strange, I'll tell you, this is gonna be weird. It's got this almost bluish pinkish kind of tint. It's weird. Let's see. We need a pink. Some kind of, can't possibly understand what accounts for that color. Let's kind of do the real light kind of green. No, let's okay. I know what we're gonna do. Let's take this light blue and kind of put in where this petal kind of, this shape kind of comes like this, goes up kind of over here, actually comes into here and then goes like that. Alright, let's erase all those good lines in there. What the? This new electric eraser really sucks. But my other one broke, and they don't make the other kind anymore. Alright, I think the first thing we're gonna do is put white, which may seem kind of silly. We're just gonna put white in here. Let's make sure there's no green on it. There's all this green stuck on my white. Alright, let's put this white on here. The white has an interesting effect in the light. It always looks different when you're looking at these pictures in the light for some reason, like sunlight. Let's vacuum all that. Alright, let's take some of this blue. Kind of just smudge it in here. Well, let's put some of this blue on here. Alright. Now, let's see if this pink, if we overlay that, what is that gonna do for us, if anything? Kind of a tricky thing. I've never really... Sometimes when you're just dealing with a color and you just cannot freaking figure out how to create it, you're just kind of stuck. I think we've kind of... I actually think we need to use some of this darker blue. I don't know. It's like the whole thing needs to be like, have this shade of sort of like, almost like a purple kind of shade. Put some more of this pink. It's so weird because I cannot figure out why it actually is that color. Alright, let's take this lighter green. Kind of put... Is that the one? No. Or is it? Yeah. I know there is a pencil I was using before that is disappeared. Oh well, I can't find it right now. Or maybe it was this one. Alright, let's take this, just kind of... So there's really this sort of a very light kind of green that's kind of blurring into this kind of like a layer stripe of it. It kind of goes all the way around, including over here or right here. Kind of just put this, I tell you, I made a few mistakes so far, but none of which bigger than not having this paper flat and completely tied down. But then again, if that were the case, I would have had trouble turning it. Anyway. Alright. So that kind of surprisingly, I think that color here is actually better than I thought, even though the whole thing is a little weird. Alright, let's move on to this. So we've got another sort of area we need to deal with. Let's not use, I know what we're gonna use. Let's use that bright pencil, that bright green one we've been using. And we're just gonna kind of follow this thing that it does over here. Alright, let's take our light olive colored pencil. This one. Alright, and we're gonna kind of, let's erase these grid lines. Alright, kind of got this sort of Alright, so we are just going to take this, let's put a little bit darker right here. And the key to this is going to be smudging all this. Obviously, all this we're just going to smudge. But we need to make sure we don't have any other color. Okay, let's kind of just... Alright, let's kind of just bring this up very softly. Okay. And then there's just kind of comes all the way up. Let's try something here. Let's take this bright green and yeah, let's try that. Let's see if that... we need to kind of make this kind of edge over here just slightly more dark than the rest of it. So let's kind of just spread this. Oh my dear God. These, I'll tell you. Nobody said this was gonna be fun. It's really, really pink. Kind of spread this out a little more, kind of over here. And let's add the white. Here's where we want to put white, kind of soften all this on this side. Honestly, we should have put the white in before we even put this stuff on top of it. And now we kind of need to blur over this border here for sure. It's really not supposed to look accentuated at all. Let's vacuum. Put a little more blue. Even though I'm not quite sure that's the right thing to do, I just do it. Let's take our white pencil, kind of make sure we kind of erase that blue line we originally made, which is giving me trouble right now. Wish it wasn't there. Put some more of this in here, make this a little darker up here like it's supposed to be. Smudge that in. So then there's actually some hint of this pink kind of coming in here, and that'll be sort of that darker green will kind of run into that. Alright, let's do this next area. And we're gonna be a little smarter about how we do this other thing. Alright, so we got this blue. Kind of like a, almost like this wedge. Kind of right here. Let's just kind of delineate that. See, the color, whatever color I did these grid lines, that is the color pencil that is missing. Where on earth did it go? We have got to find that. We have to find that pencil. Or is this it and I just don't know it? No, that is not the same color. Where on earth did that pencil go? Is this it? No. I think that is it. Okay, whatever. I don't need it right now anyway. Alright, let's erase these grid lines. Alright. Might have to, alright, we'll see. Alright, so we've got this just very light green. Actually, you know what? Let's put all our white down. That's what we screwed up in the last spot by not putting the white. Alright. Let's just go ahead and put some of this on here real lightly. And then we're just gonna smudge it up. Spread it out. Alright. I think it needs, just like the last time, it needs some of this bright green in it too. And it really very lightly affects to the sides as well. But I will say these very light things, here's where your grid lines will come back to bite you. You can see them just barely shining through, which is not what you want. But we'll leave them for now. If they're very, very apparent at the end, we can always fix the drawing and then go back over areas that look messed up. Okay, alright, let's put some of this dark blue on this area right here. Which surprisingly doesn't come out that dark. Where's that other one? All right. Now let's go over here. Alright, let's take this, God, I wish we... I really need... Actually, let's start down here. We'll start down there. My God. Alright, let's take this one, the light olive color, and just kind of delineate this area real lightly. And we're gonna make sure we get... Alright, first thing we need to do . Somehow we have got to delineate. Yeah. It's really not even worth the trouble. I mean, we can just take out all these. Let's just do something real quick. We're gonna kind of delineate this bright area. Alright, we're not going to do any more than that. In fact, we're actually going to erase. Well, let's do one more thing. Alright, we just need to kind of make this sort of darker. Just put that there so we know where it's at. Alright, all these grid lines are history. Well, let's do one more thing here. Let's just kind of smudge all this stuff in and just figure out where the top okay. Now alright, now let's put a lot of white down pretty much everywhere. I know I don't normally do this and I don't necessarily think I have to, but I don't know. That's just what we're doing this time. I'm actually just going to put it everywhere. Let's vacuum that. Alright, let us first put the light olive inside of here. Okay, we have got pencil problems. My God. So annoying. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and just put this. Let's put some of this lighter green on top of this. And some darker too. It might even be silly enough to try this, but I'm not sure this is a great idea, but let's just... Alright, now, I don't want this to be round. Well, where's our, do we have a clean eraser? Of course not. Let's do something here. Alright, now, let's take some, maybe some of this. Let's try this. This lighter one. And there's this almost this hint. All this stuff just kind of smudges up in this direction. And it kind of turns this way. But then all this background white has this sort of, that kind of greenish, bluish is what I meant to say, color. Let's kind of just put some of this kind of everywhere, not too much. It all kind of, and then right here it's actually darker. There's blue in here. Put some of this dark blue. So over here, it all looks a little bluish. This. Now this, so this area has got kind of, honestly, it's got a bit of green kind of all on top of this. And it gets a little darker right here. And then there's kind of this darker edge right here. But then right there it's kind of bluish. It's all very tricky. This is going to be that entire freaking flower that we've been avoiding the whole time is going to be this type of pain. I swear. Let's take some of this yellow, put it in this thing. So somehow this is supposed to appear much lighter than everything else. Which means all this needs to be darker. And somehow we have to make all this darker. Oh man, I'm telling you, we're missing. Let's get this one. Oh, I think I've used this one. Let's see what this one does. Ooh, screwed up that. Too much. I'll just smudge it up. Alright, let's put more. All right, let's see something here. Let's just leave this thing for now and do the surrounding colors and see how the contrast goes. We'll try that and then I think we'll be done for today. So the question is, I guess I never checked to see if I was in the right line or not. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's do the boundaries. Alright, let's put this one in the background and put some white on top of it. And we don't need to be too dramatic with it or kind of be soft at the edges. Not sure this is the right color or not. Don't really care. I guess I kind of picked it pretty fast, but I don't. I mean, it wouldn't be this one because this is the one that we've been using for that other. Maybe this one was the right one. These really aren't that much different. Put some of this right here in this area. Now let's alright, let's smudge all this down, then we're gonna put some white on top of it. What color? Actually, maybe let's put a little bit of this on top of this because I think might have been the better choice, but it's kind of accentuated closer to the thing. Let's smudge it downwards. Alright, let's vacuum again. Now let's smudge this. Bring it down. Alright, first thing, let's kind of just make these edges So we actually kind of need to make this an actual although it's difficult to do this. Let's put the white on top of here like I had. I'm telling you. Alright, let's smudge this in. Alright, let's put some white on here. And then let's kind of put it all along the bottom and we'll smudge it upwards. Alright. Let's take this white, kind of come right here. I'll tell you, we totally screwed up. I'm gonna have to erase that line. That blue line in there is screwing up the whole thing. Very tricky, this area. I'm not quite sure what the heck is going on. Maybe if we just make it all look a little more blue, it'll look less like a line or something. Let's put more of this pink on here. Alright. We're just going to leave that. Let's move on to this darker area. Actually, let's just stop. I think this is enough for one day.